Now, many people were absolutely stunned when Meghan Markle announced, or indeed her team, that the forthcoming podcast with a brand new company, Lemonada, was now being put on ice until around about 2025, even though seemingly she had a lot of time when she signed the deal. But as I told you before, with this particular deal, not everything is what it seems, and basically you have to put the work in. It's not at all like Spotify, where they simply paid you all the money, you sat back and eventually you gave them some product, whether it was successful or not. This could be the reason exactly why Meghan has decided to put the pause button on the world of podcasting. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Yes, we're on the back of a bus again, rushing off to something else. Never stops in this job, but it's always good fun, keeps you fit, and more importantly, hopefully, starting to see the end of my cold clearing up. Although you get the tail end, don't you? I like to share these things, yes. Sick of cough sweets now though, aren't you? And so expensive. How do you afford a cough? Nobody can they? It's just terrible though. Whatever you pick up, you think, how much is that? Anyway, let's get back to your royal story of the day. Interesting, this one, because as I often say here on the show, it's never really the original sort of press release that you find out about, is it? It's always about when you dig a little bit deeper. Now, as many people know, Meghan Markle signed a deal with Lemonada, or a very loose deal, all thanks to the fact that she'd been spectacularly dumped by the audio podcaster Spotify. They came out and attacked her, and it all got rather gritty and nasty. But what's interesting now is that, well, Meghan's famously announced that she's going to be too busy with her Netflix show, yes, the brand new cooking show for Netflix. Well, apparently the new team at that audio podcasting company don't want anything too dramatic. And you can understand this. They recently put out her previous podcast for Archetypes, remember? And they was supposedly going to be letting people reintroduce themselves to the world of Meghan and her podcasting. Well, seemingly that wasn't as successful as they initially thought. They wanted to let people see exactly what a great interviewer Meghan was. Now, we all know the problems behind that because ex-producers have spoken out and said that they took part in some of the interviews. All got very messy, as many things do with Harry and Meghan. Now, here apparently is where it's getting even more thorny, because apparently the team, and as ever we have to say allegedly, behind this new podcast, don't want any sort of trivialities or deep thinkers. They really want people to connect on a celebrity level. Make it fun, make it more accessible, make it more about yourself. That means, of course, giving elements away of Meghan and her life. Maybe stories about her children, her marriage, growing up, auditions, failures, hopes, dreams, that sort of thing. Now, this is not really something Meghan's good at, because clearly she borrows heavily from certain scripts. The only script that she seemingly can remember off pat is the one about where she saved the soap company. That you must have seen it. You've never heard of it? Oh no, well, refresh yourself. It's all over the net. But on a serious note, this is truly what they're looking for. And this apparently has thrown Meghan into something of a spasm, because she doesn't really want to reveal that much about herself. You can understand that. That's her prerogative. But the world of podcasting, the successful ones, are the ones where really the celebrities really let you get close. They talk about their hopes, their fears, their issues, the dramas, everything in their life. So you feel really connected, and you return week after week. According to that source, Meghan really would much prefer to just delve into other people's lives and let them have their voice, even though she said originally it would be good to have a voice back and let people find the real her. Seemingly the real her is very much hidden away, and she wants it to remain that way. However, for the new deal to continue, they want something totally different. Who do you think is going to crumble first? Neil Sean in the very heart of London, on the back of a red London bus.